Aloha. Hi, my name is Devina. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're not, I hope that I have some messages for you that may help bring some clarity to a situation in your life. If the heading caught your attention, or if you have Leo, sun, moon, or rising in your chart, there may be a message for you. Now, Leo, this is for your December monthly check-in. If you do get anything out of this reading, I would appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And you can also hit the bell below in the description box, and it will update you or let you know when I upload videos. And I appreciate that so much. Thank you for all your support. All right, Leo, this is interesting. This is, I've been doing, let's see, I started this new 7-card spread, and right now it looks to me like you have got an enemy, somebody, a rival, a female rival perhaps. All right, so personal challenge right now, I feel like, with this High Priestess and the Foe card, is that you have someone that is energetically, if not outwardly, working against you, Leo. This is a foe, and she represents a rival. She represents someone who wants your husband, someone who's envious, someone who is going to work against you and sabotage things for you if they have the ability to do so. Now, you got it with the High Priestess. So, I think that you might have this ability to look and find out who this person is. If you have someone that you kind of feel that you haven't really felt good vibes from, or they've said things, someone you might know at work, you might even just be a rival at work. It may not be someone who's after your mate. You know, that could be a scenario for someone, but for the most part, this person is someone that you might have let into your life in some manner, because there's an open door. So it's important, I think, for you to determine who that is and close the door. Do not share anything that you do not want them knowing about your joys and your sorrows. Do not share with them. And you know what? I've just got this. It just, you know, it could even be somebody on social media, Leo. So pay attention to what you're posting, maybe. And then, I don't know, just watch out for that if you don't know who this person is. It's just, you know, and I don't think it's a big deal, but that just wants to show itself in that position for some weird reason with the cards. Okay, moving on. The reason I say I don't think it's a big deal is because it's something that you can just say, okay, enough already, you know. You don't have to let them in your business anymore. And you can distance yourself if you know who this is, okay? So the next one was in a relationship challenge. You got this Tower card. So I don't know if in your relationship there's been an ending, some form of a relationship. I can't say if it's like, you know, a relationship with a person or at work or what it is, but you've had a Tower moment. Something didn't go right, something, you know, just wasn't working. Sometimes the universe gives us Tower moments and there's absolutely nothing we can do. I'm sorry, there's a lot of background noise today. I'm gonna let you know that ahead of time. I have the windows open because the weather is amazing. Excuse me, just one moment. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. I hope it didn't distract you too much. Okay, so you got this with consolation. So this means good news is coming in. You know, you got the Tower with consolation. Like, it's not the end of the world. Whatever this looks like, this Tower, whatever that was, there's something good coming in. Consolation. Let's look at this. Oh my gosh, do you hear that noise? It's like an airplane or something. Dear God. It has been so noisy today. All right. It stands for perhaps an unexpected opportunity. Positive changes, results, and events. It says it can also stand for, if this was about love in a relationship, and since it's in that position, that the pains of love are behind you and the page is turned, and you know what? You can move on and a new love can appear in your future. All right, so that's what you got there. So now in the third position, let's see what this is. This is what holds me back. Ooh, Leo. You got 501s, bickering and fighting, and you got it with house. So I don't know, has there been some arguing around the home? Has there been people like in your family fighting with you? Maybe someone thinks that they know what's right and the other person thinks they know what's right, and then instead of compromising, they are fighting amongst themselves. Has that happened recently? I don't know. It may not even be in the home, but this has a picture of the home, so it looks like it could be in an intimate setting. If it applies that way, take it how it applies, and if it applies, my friend. Okay, so what motivates you as of today? Right now, I got this 2 of Wands with the Merchant card coming out. You see that? So this 2 of Wands, you see someone staring at the world in front of them and all the possibilities that they could entertain as something to do with merchant work. This person is skilled. They're waiting for the ship. You see the ship off in the thing? And he's successful. He or she, this person is successful with selling their goods or their services or whatever it is that this person does. This is something that motivates you. It could even be like being in the public eye. You see he's got the world in his hands, so he may work in front of people in the world, he or she. But whatever it is, you know, Leos love to be, you know, in front of people. It's just something that most Leos do. Not every Leo fits into the same Leo category, but many Leos love attention, and so that might be something that motivates you at this time, and the prospect of what you can do with your business, perhaps, if you're involved in a business or if you're looking at a new career. Now, what supports you, my friend, whether you're in a relationship with someone, as this shows a couple, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a couple if it doesn't apply to your situation. It could just be somebody in your life that is a support for you, someone to go to when things just aren't right. And faithfulness, they have the faithfulness of a dog. Dogs are very loyal, so you must have someone that you can always call on the phone or talk to in times when you need support. All right, so moving on. This is where you get your supports, by the way. This is your support. Who supports you? There's somebody in your life that supports you, whether it's a love interest or family member or friend. Okay, so moving on, what decision do I need to make based on the above outcome? All right, so apparently, Leo, okay, so when we get the 6 of Pentacles, it's kind of like, which side of the coin are you on? Are you the one in the dominating position? Or are you one in the servitude, where there's someone who's paying you? That's a good question, you know, to look at. Which one are you in this picture, you know? And you got it. And it's interesting because it came out with the clarifier was servant. Now think about that for a minute. I'm not saying that, you know, we don't have too much pride. So, I mean, most people don't resonate with servant, you know, nowadays. But how we can look at that is what do you need to do in this case is you need to be of service, perhaps in some fashion. It's a give and a take. We don't want to be in a situation in our life where we're doing all the giving and someone's doing all the taking. We want it to be a balanced. You see, there's a scale. You see a scale in the card. There's a balance that we want to have in this kind of a scenario of give and take. And now this servant lady, she's in the home and she's serving food. So she's very nurturing, comforting. It may even just be that, you know, someone who likes to take care of others, feed them good food. I don't know. But anyways, this is going on. It shows me this is going on right now, Leo, is something that you need to focus on is your give and take. Whether it's, you know, how much time you give to, you know, a charity or, you know, helping people, or how much time you're giving to making your money, you know, whatever it is, you want it to be balanced here. And so as an outcome, let's look at this for a second. First card out is Page of Cups. Now some people think of this page as a Pisces because there's a fish in his cup, but it does represent a water element, but it also represents a young, creative, new energy. This page is like the romantic lover that comes in and you rush in and sweeps you off your feet, but then there's a warning with this too, is that after the romance wears off, what are you left with? Now, this guy looks kind of like a Peter Pan, you know? So, hey, I don't know, it might apply to somebody. Just beware of the Peter Pans out in the world because they might be a lot of fun, but hey, you know, don't fall too hard or whatever if that's the case. But okay, so that might be for somebody, but this as an outcome. So you got this Page of Cups, good young energies, fun, playful. You got it with child, which is another young, new endeavor. If it's not a baby, I'm not saying that you may even be pregnant. You might have a child coming in the near future. It might be for some, but not all of you. And then the conversation. So you got this with, for me, what I'm seeing is because of this merchant thing, I feel like there's money in commerce and your work, your career. Those are the things I feel like for this particular reading for this Leo as of December, as of today, that you're thinking about. So I feel like as an outcome with the service card, as of what you should be doing, the give and take, and to figure out which person you are in this equation, you know, the giver, taker, whatever. And then look at this new energy, because you might be involved working with people, and this conversation is something that needs to be had. It's communication. It's also very good with business too. Like, when you get this card with business, it's very successful. You're able to work with others because you have communication and you are getting along, and there's this young project perhaps, but this project, if it isn't a literal child, it's gonna need to be nurtured and taken care of. And it's kind of like with this page as well. It's like, you know, you might get into something and then once it loses its appeal, I don't know, a new job, new career, some kind of new endeavor, you're working with someone else, and once it loses its appeal, you have to remember you got to keep working on it. You can't just leave the baby in the manger or the crib or whatever you want to call this and ignore it. It's got to be nurtured. So as an outcome, I feel like that might be what you're needing to keep in consideration. Okay, so I'm gonna pull like just some advice from the Mermaids and Dolphin Oracle, just something else to give to you to think about before we close this reading. What what does the Leo watching this video today need to know? All right. Oh, goes along with it. It says, let yourself receive. Oh, look at that. Has it been difficult for you to accept help? Maybe that's what this is about, is the fact that you might need to accept help from someone else. Somebody who is more nurturing, perhaps. It says, allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Oh my gosh, Leo, you must receive the gifts from the universe when they come to you. All right, let's just see here. It says, you're a giver and you help others in so many ways. Most of the time, you truly enjoy giving. So when you let others give to you, they experience the joy of giving. You give them a gift each time that you're a gracious receiver. Okay, no, I didn't know this. It says, by receiving, you replenish yourself and balance the male and female energies within and around you. By allowing yourself to receive, you swim in the flow of life, which washes away stagnant energy, bringing in a new form of abundance, or I should say new forms of abundance. Creative ideas and all types of opportunities. Even the simplest act of receiving is healing, and it is a powerful step in the manifestation process. So Leo, if you've had a hard time accepting or receiving, it's time to allow yourself to receive. And I hope whatever this is, with this foe or this enemy, maybe you can look at the cards, ask the cards, and who is the foe if you don't know, and get them out of your life. They're not good for you. They've got ill will. Yeah, transmute it. And then, of course, there's something good coming in, no matter what happened in your relationship life, whether you have a relationship or you don't. It's okay. It's going to be okay because there's an angel coming in and bringing you something good. All right, my dear friend, I hope that, and you got High Priestess twice. This was the bottom of the deck. So yes, Leo, I think you're powerful. I think you have the ability to see things, tap into your intuition, go within, however you do it. Whatever, speaks to you and connecting to your soul, and do that. And then, I think that your new beginning, whether it's having a literal child, a new child in your life, or a new project that's based on play and fun, like this page, I feel like as long as you communicate with those who are there to assist you in your endeavor, you got this give and take. You got to learn how to receive help when it's offered. I think that if you really focus on that, you'll be fine until we meet again. I wish you all the best.